Hey, if you've ever thought, what in the heck is the difference between the Oculus headsets and this new Apple headset? That's what we're going to talk about today. So there are some big differences between these, okay? The Oculus headset, this is the Quest 2. This headset is a virtual reality headset, okay? The point of this is to immerse you in an experience that is different than the world around you. So with this headset, if you download the Star Wars apps, you can fight Darth Vader, you can be transferred, go to a distant, far, far away galaxy, long time ago kind of thing, be a part of the Star Wars universe and disappear. You can do the Beat Saber app where you're moving around and chopping stuff up and things there. This is about moving into a whole nother fully digital universe. Now the Apple one is all about maintaining connection with the current world around you, but overlaying data onto it. That's what it is. So it's a different use case. It's a different reason to buy them, okay? So a couple of technological differences between these. One is these still use handsets. Now, just the week prior to Apple announcing their headset, Oculus came out with the Quest 3. So they have the third iteration out here that still uses these. They don't have the big rings on them, but they still have a handset that you use. The handset is what you use for your inputs. The Quest Pro, which is their $1,800 one, has cameras in these as well to help with tracking and other things. That's what they've decided to do. But again, this headset, while it does have cameras, see there's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's one up there, and there's one up there. These cameras can help you to see what's going on around you. It's a black and white screen. You see a black and white version of what's happening around you, and it's really rough. It's not high quality at all. This is not meant for you to interact with the world around you while wearing it. Okay, that is more of a warning. You might be about to run into something, or somebody's coming to your space. You got to be careful. That's more of what they have that for. The Quest 3 and the Quest Pro are a little more about adding the augmented reality into it rather than just true virtual reality like this. But this again is designed to take you away from your current experience, the current world, into a new world, a full digital world. Okay, if you go to Horizon Worlds, you can go all over the place, see all kinds of cool stuff, but it's purely digital, whereas the Apple one is not. So there are some advantages and disadvantages to both of these. The advantages of having a full virtual world is there's a lot of control over what you can do. You can build an environment. Horizon Worlds is full of people who've built their own world, and you get to go explore it. There was a fun Western one. I wish I could remember the name of who built it, but it was great. They built a shooting gallery. There was a bar, a saloon, I should say. You go get sticks of dynamite and throw them outside the city limits. There was, different things like that were just fun Wild West type stuff. There's nightclubs. There's all kinds of things. So you can build a whole new version of what you want in the virtual world using a virtual reality headset. So it's taking you to a whole other world. There is still a lot of productivity in these. If you use the Horizon Workspace, is a great app that you can use to connect with other people. We use these for our business. All of our employees have Oculus headsets, and we meet as a team in Horizon Workspace. We have a virtual office. Everybody meets from their homes or wherever they're at. They can put the headset on, and we can actually come together to talk. So we're sitting around a digital table. It's a digital built room, and we have our digital avatars, kind of caricatures of us that are sitting around the table, and we can talk and hear with some spatial audio which direction they're speaking from, those kinds of things. It's actually a pretty fun experience. It is a fun environment to be in, kind of a nice way to collaborate. The Apple headset is going to use FaceTime or Zoom or other things where it's not so much about having a digital three-dimensional perspective of you that is going into these spaces for you. When you first set them up, you look at the camera on the front, and the camera basically scans your face, gathers information about your face, and then it creates a digital persona of you that then is used in your FaceTime video or on Zoom or things like that. So it doesn't see you wearing the headset. It does your gestures, it does your voice, it does your eye movements and things, but it just doesn't have the headset on your face, which I think is kind of cool to have that set up to do that. But and I'm sure there's going to go a lot further than that, like something similar to a virtual reality space in the future. But it's not real good collaboration. The beauty of it, and the one thing I love really about it, is you can already connect with so many things. So in an Oculus, like if you go into the Horizon workspace, you can put your computer screen in there so you can see your computer and work on your computer while you're in the digital space. There is a way to project up to a screen, a big wall, where you can then put your presentation up there on the wall and share it with people and collaborate up there. But as far as like using all the different types of things you can use inside your computer's ecosystem, you can't. So whereas Apple, they allow you lots of integration where you can pull from one document to another, you can integrate things, you can see 3D images of things. So they've really jumped onto having it be functional right out of the box with all kinds of cool stuff. So the Apple headset is, again, augmented reality. It's about seeing the world around you, still being involved in the world around you, but putting data in front of you that's only seen by you, basically. So that's more of what they've gone for, whereas this is virtual reality, a whole new world, basically. So there actually is quite a bit of use case for this in your business. You can do presentations online for 30 people in the room and then another 30 to 40 people online, logging in like a Zoom call, basically. So you could actually, if you're a presenter, if you're a speaker, this is a great way to go, to give you another way to connect with people. You could have people sign up for your seminars from all over the world, join them into one digital room, and you could talk to them and present stuff to them using the Oculus headsets. You can meet with teams remotely using Oculus. You can meet people in a digital world and those kinds of things with an Oculus headset, because that's what they've been built for, is again taking you to a whole new world. The Apple headset is about building a computer that you wear on your face that allows you to interact with the world around you. I think in the future, CarPlay could possibly work with the headset. And so you could wear the headset while driving and actually have your speed and rear view mirror and everything else like right around you, and you could move things around on the screen, see your notifications and stuff. I don't think that's going to happen fast, because I think a lot of people are going to push back against that, just because they don't like the idea of the heads-up display, which is ironic because, we train 19-year-olds to fly $35 million aircraft using heads-up displays, and they do fine. Why can't we do that in our car at 60 miles an hour instead of 250 miles an hour or Mach 9 or whatever? So probably not that high, but anyways, I think there's more use cases for Apple's headsets in the future that'll be coming. So if you just want a headset that just allows you to do what you're doing now with your computer, but without a computer, then the headset's going to be a good bet for you. If you want something that's a little more transformative to a whole nother world that allows you to do more collaboration stuff, I think this is a good opportunity here as well. Now, I think this is going to be outdated quickly, and I think Apple's going to dominate over everything eventually. More apps will come out for theirs that'll be more virtual, more augmented reality opportunities, even with GPS and location stuff. Apple's system is going to be something you take with you and use all over. This is not. I mean, you can take this on vacation, but you're not using this on vacation except at specific times. In fact, come to think of it, I hadn't thought about this till just this moment. In Apple's commercial, they actually show a woman going into a hotel room wearing the headset. She picks up her suitcase, puts it on the bed, opens it up, and is starting to get her clothes. She's getting unpacked in her hotel room while wearing the headset. So they've seen her wearing it in normal environment. And then she gets a phone call and she answers it, or a FaceTime call, and she's video conferencing with somebody else, with like probably a sister or a friend or something like that. And there's another one, their commercial shows a dad standing at a island in their kitchen. He's got his notifications and stuff out there, and he's working on preparing food while having the stuff around him, and his daughter, son, somebody like that, kicks him a ball, and he stops it and hands it, kicks it back to her, all while still wearing the headset. So Apple's going for more of a regular use. Apple's headset is something you could possibly see somebody walking down at the park wearing the headset as they go, or things like that. I think they're going to try to normalize that over time a little bit more. I don't know if that's going to catch on, but it could. We could see more people wearing them in everyday usage because you can see the world around you in real time while seeing the data overlaid. So almost like you're wearing like an Iron Man headset type of deal. Whereas that's not what this is built for. That's not what this is for. This is more of, you put it on, do what you're doing, you take it off. There's no intermingling. You can't do your real world stuff and do this at the same time. It doesn't work. So some different use cases, different patterns, and different opportunities for you to have. Now, of course, this is a lot less expensive than the Apple one, so it's easier to adopt these. But the Apple one, I think, again, over time, is just going to be more and more useful and better. This is a good start, but it's going to be rocking it in 5 to 7 years from now. So I look forward to seeing in the comments, reading your thoughts and ideas. Do you use the Oculus headset? Do you use this for your business? How do you use it? Do you like it or not? What do you think about the Apple one? Would you switch from this to that one? Would you not? I look forward to those comments coming in, and we'll see you there.